At some point past 60, we begin to realize something no one warned us about. That our biggest obstacles might just be the people we used to be. There are versions of us still alive in memory. The high-achieving professional, the tireless caregiver, the guarded traditionalist. They were once our pride, our armor, our reason to be. But if we don't learn to let them go, they can quietly become the walls that confine our spirit. Today, I invite you on a gentle, honest journey, not to reflect on vitamins or retirement plans, but to say a loving goodbye to 3 past selves, so your soul can finally breathe. 1. Let go of the productivity-obsessed self. This version of you sees life as a never-ending spreadsheet. Time is for investing. Hobbies must have value. Success is measured in usefulness. He was powerful, yes. Respected, absolutely. But somewhere along the way, joy became conditional. Pleasure had to earn its place. Now retirement feels like a crisis. No title, no to-do list, no audience. And he asks, what's the point of planting flowers if no one's applauding? My friend, it's time to gently remove his armor. Tell him, you fought well. Your mission is complete. Now is not the time to conquer the world. Now is the time to feel it. Feel the sunlight dancing through the trees. Feel a cup of tea cooling slowly in your hand. Feel an old song tugging tears from a quiet afternoon. None of this is useful. And that's exactly why it matters. When you release the productivity-driven self, your senses awaken. Your soul begins to live not for legacy, but for life itself. 2. Let go of the self who only knew how to give. This version of you built an entire identity around being needed. You were the dependable one, the selfless one, the backbone of everyone else's story. You gave everything, your time, your energy, even your voice, and stored your own desires in a locked drawer called responsibility. But now the stage is quiet. The children have grown. The parents are gone. The partner feels more like a roommate. And you wonder, who am I when no one needs me? So walk up to this beautiful soul, hand them the key to that old drawer, and whisper, thank you for carrying everyone for so long. Now it's time to carry yourself. Reconnect with yourself, not as a role, but as a person. Share a meal not out of duty, but out of joy. Take a walk not to be productive, but to simply be. Ask the child within, what did we used to dream of? When you release the version of you who lived only for others, you'll discover the light you used to give away was yours all along. 3. Let go of the self who fears the new. This version of you lives in a safe, familiar castle, built from decades of habit and certainty. He feels protected, but also walled in. New ideas feel threatening. New technology feels impossible. New perspectives feel like attacks on what's right. He says, I just don't get the world anymore. And with those words, he slowly closes the door to growth. But you don't need to tear his walls down. Just open a small window and say, look, the world isn't scary, it's just different. You don't have to keep up. You just have to stay curious. Learn one small new thing. Use a map app to find that little cafe. Try a new dish. Take a class on something you've never touched, ceramics, poetry, photography. Each tiny act of learning breathes life into your world. Because the opposite of aging isn't youth, it's growth. Letting go isn't destruction. It's an act of liberation. When you gently release these old versions of yourself, they don't vanish. They become your stars. They light your path from behind. And finally, you are no longer defined by who you were, nor afraid of who you'll become. You are fully here, in this moment, complete, free, alive. The second half of your life doesn't have to be a slow fade. It can be your greatest work of art. You are the director now, and the script is entirely up to you.